Hi, I'm Lauri Stricker, and today I'd like to show you some exercises on the Cadillac using the side leg springs. You know, side leg springs are an excellent way to restore balance in your feet, your legs, and your hips, and improve your overall alignment, posture, strength, and flexibility. So let's get started. We're going to start by removing the roll down bar if it happens to be on the Cadillac out of the way. So usually we just bring it around to the back side. It's an easy thing to do. Then lie on your side with your hip and shoulder to the edge and your elbow all the way up to the chrome pole, and then rest your hand up the pole so you have a 90-degree angle here. Your feet will come out to the front edge so you have an angle here kind of like a boomerang. Take the spring closest to your head, so nearest the pole where you're lying, and place that strap on the arch of your foot, right on the center. Make sure your strap is not twisted. And then place your elbow back to the pole in your hand, and then press into the spring, straightening your leg. Now, as soon as you have your leg straight, reach it straight down from your hip, and then just pulse a little bit into that strap for a moment. I want you to feel how your top hip will stack over your bottom hip. And when that happens, you might be able to slide your hand right below your waist and feel a little bit of space there. And once you have that, also press down through your bottom leg because it is an anchor for you at this point. Your top arm is also an anchor, so you can hook your elbow in and press your hand in close by your side. Okay, feel the strap on the arch of your foot. Maybe you cup your foot around that strap just a little bit and feel how you engage with that spring. We want to be pressing into the spring the whole time we work. Let's begin with front to back. So as you inhale, sweep your leg to the front, and then exhale, press and stand in the spring and reach to the back. So inhale, sweep forward, and exhale, reach back. Sometimes it helps to put your hand on your top hip and notice as you go forward that your hip does not travel with your leg. So inhale to the front, reaching your sits bones straight down the mat, exhale to the back. The other thing to watch for is that as your leg goes forward, that your leg doesn't droop, it doesn't fall toward the mat. Keep it in line with your hip. And exhale, press and stand to the back. Let's take one more. Inhale to the front, and exhale, press into the strap to the back. Now take your top leg over your bottom leg so that your ankles touch, so really stand into the spring. Rotate your leg toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift your leg, close the spring. Exhale, reach down and squeeze the legs together, heels touch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze to bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, feel the back of your legs wrap together and lift, zipping your inner thighs as you come down. And one more, lift and back down. We're going to put these two moves together. It's known as rond de jambe. So come to the front, lift and make an arc shape. Come all the way down to the back and then draw a straight line across the center horizontally to the front. Inhale, lift up, around and down to the back and forward. So another way of thinking about it is it's like the letter D lying on its side is the shape we're making here. You feel a little bit of turnout of the leg at the hip the whole time you work here and stretch into the spring. Now reverse that. Make that rainbow arc to the front and then draw the straight line to the back. And inhale, lift, around and forward and to the back. And take one more, around and forward. Now bring both feet together for a rainbow. So for the rainbow, we're going to tap the toe to the front, rotate your leg in, and rotate your heel to the back. So because the foot's all the way to the edge, we just imagine that the mat is extending a little bit further where your toe could touch it. It's a tight little shape. I want you to think about the arc shape that you're drawing through your foot as you work. And then reverse this motion so that your heel taps to the front and your toe taps to the back. And heel forward, rotate toe to the back, and one more. Heel forward and toe to the back. Now go parallel with your top leg for bicycle. Bend your knee to your chest. Check that your knee is in line with your shoulder, not dropping to the mat. And then stand into your spring, straighten your leg, kick out into it, and sweep your leg back straight. Then bend your knee, guide your heel to your hip. Pull your knee into your chest, begin again. Stand in the spring, press out into it. Sweep it back, nice and straight. Pause there as you bend your knee, drawing your heel to your hip. And forward. Let's take one more. Extend, stand into the spring. Sweep it back. Bend your knee, heel to hip. Now reverse that. Stand into the strap, press and straighten your leg. Sweep it forward. Bend your knee. Guide your knee back. Feel your thigh stretch. And then press, maybe flex your foot. Stand into the strap and forward. The whole time we're noticing that the hips are staying stacked. And stand into the strap back. Let's take one more. Forward, nice straight leg. Bend your knee. And then guide your thigh back and feel your thigh stretch. Bring your knee forward again so that you can really easily reach for the strap. Take it off your foot. And let's roll to the other side. We'll repeat that same sequence on the other leg. So again, lie up on the back edge of your mat, elbow to the pole, hips and shoulders on the back, feet are on the front edge. Place the spring, the strap on the arch of your foot and stand into it in line with your body. And just give it a little bit of a press so that you feel your hips stack. You feel a little bit of lift through your waist. And then once we have that, also press through your bottom leg, anchoring down, hooking your elbow into your side, hand on the mat. Let's begin with front to back. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, reach back. Inhale forward, keep that hip stacked, avoid chasing it with the leg. Exhale back. So the leg just moves like the hand on a clock, keeping the center fulcrum point very still. Let's take one more. Inhale forward. Exhale to take it back. Now place your top leg over your bottom leg, spin it up toward the ceiling, and meet your heels, match them up. Inhale, reach your leg up, and exhale, draw it back down to the bottom leg. Inhale, lift, maybe you're closing the spring at the top, exhale, back down. Inhale to lift, exhale, wrap the backs of the hips, draw the inner thighs. So the bottom leg is just as active as the top leg, but in a different role. One more, and back down. Now we're putting the two moves together, front to back and up and down for rond de jambe. Bring your leg to the front horizontally, and then lift into an arc all the way around to the back, and sweep it forward. So it's that letter D lying on its side. And lifting around to the back, really stand into the spring, stretch it. One more, bring it forward, lift up and around, and down to the back, and to the front. Let's reverse the pattern. Sweep it back horizontally, really stretch it, come up and around in the arc, and down to the front, and sweep it back. Lift up and around. Feel that little turnout that the leg is in the entire time we work here, to make more space in the hip, and around and down. Once you finish, let's go to rainbow. Check that your heels are still stacked, that your waist is still long. Tap your toe to the front, rotate in. Tap your heel to the back, rotate out. And toe to the front, and heel to the back. And one more, toe to the front, heel to the back. Reverse the pattern. Heel to the front, and toe to the back. Rotate out to the front. Rotate into the back. One more, heel forward, and toe back. Now go parallel. The last exercise here is bicycle. Bend your knee to your chest. Kick out into the strap, straighten your leg. Sweep your leg back, press into the spring as far as you can go. Keep that belly drawn to the spine. And then guide your heel to your hip. Find your thigh stretch. Come on forward to the chest. As you extend and kick out, watch that knee. See if it's still in line with your shoulder and hip. Sweep it back. Belly pulls to spine. Bottom leg is scissoring out in front. Bend your knee, heel to hip, and bring it forward. Let's take one more. Kick out, horizontal leg that's level, sweep it back, belly to spine, bottom leg scissors forward, and bend your knee. From here, reverse the pattern. Press, stand into your spring, maybe flex your foot. Sweep the leg forward with control. Bend your knee, guide your thigh away. Press and stand into the strap, straighten your leg. And forward. And bend the knee. And draw the knee down and back. And kick into your strap, straighten your leg. One more, forward. And bend. And guide it away. And once you finish that, bring your knee forward and remove the strap from your foot and roll yourself up to seated. And then come on up to standing and see how your hips feel and notice any changes. Maybe you feel a little bit lighter. Sometimes people report that they feel a little bit taller. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.